Libra, welcome to your next 72. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Oh, that was behind the scenes. Your BTS is in the link description if you want to check that out, Libra. If you're new to SGL, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel, Libra. Thank you. For those of you who are new to Spiritual Guide and Light, for those of you who have already subscribed to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right. Understand that channeled messages that are being released in your next 72 could be past energy, present, current, or what is to come. Okay. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Back to sender. Thank you, God. You know what? I'll tell you this, Libra. When you have been dealing with dark entities, if you are a Libra and you've been dealing with dark entities since a child, and now that you are an adult and you're able to see clearly, right? Because when we're kids, right, there's more fear. But when you grow older, right, and you know that God, right, conquers all. And I'm talking about the good God, okay? So with that being stated, it's like no weapon shall form, nor will it prosper, okay? Libra, that's what you need to say. No weapon will no longer form, or it will no longer prosper. Okay? Send it back to sender, because sometimes things could be orchestrated or things are conjured, and those who are responsible for the conjuring, the fact of the strength that you have, Libra, these people would be in a crazy house if they had to, if they experience what you experience spiritually and at the same time physically. Okay? And be ready for apologies, people crying as if it's their dying bed. Forgive and move on. Because we're not repeating no more cycles, Libra. Okay? We're not going to keep repeating the cycles of forgiving and allowing these dark entities that's working through people. Because some of these dark entities that's working through people is because they have made an oath, right? Some of them are so illiterate that they didn't even realize that they were participating in oaths against you. But now that you know how to uphold your scales, Libra, strength is like running water. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what messages come out for your next 72. Let's go ahead and get your overall direction. What is Libra's overall direction for the next 72? We have the Tower. Okay. It says, massive groundbreaking change is happening, Libra, and is about to happen very soon. Change this large can be often strike fear, but real growth often happens outside of your comfort zone. Remember I said fire energy. Remember I said that this fear is something you triumph, and whoever was conjuring fear on you is going to experience all of the fear that you experienced since a child. Whew. Okay. What else does a Libra need to see within this next 72? We have the ending, the hangman here. This hangman is predictable. You are no longer predictable, Libra. It's an ending to being predictable. Okay. It's not about enemies having new strategies against you. It's about God saying no. You know yourself, Libra. So there's no need for you to react at this time in the next 72. Don't worry about how something's going to end. Like I said, if someone comes to you crying, forgive them, hear them out. No response. The forgiving is the only response that is needed. And get back to the Ten of Wands. Okay? It's at the forefront that you are a hard worker. Someone doesn't want you to see that. All of your good qualities. When you put fear on someone, right? This feels like this is you, the beam. I mean, you know, the rod, the staff, the stand, and these are the scales. You're now able to hold them. You have the power to end. You have the power to build. And you have the power to turn your burdens into enlightenment. And whatever your enlightenment is your decision. And sending it back to sender. You're going to be very surprised how many people are having tower moments. Tell me about this Ten of Wands for Libra for the next 72. You're turning your burdens, for some of you, into power, into strength. Others of you, you come to this realization that you don't have to go out of your way to show people that you are working, you are building. It's an ending to going out of your way. For some of you did experience a personal tower moment. It feels like it was more behind the scenes. It could be some type of destructive behavior, Libra. We have the Page of Wands here. And I'm not understanding why it's positioned there. Oh, the fake page. You don't have to worry about being treated in a way as if you're some sex symbol, Libra. With this Three of Cups, expect yourself to reunite with someone. It feels more so like successful communication. Someone's coming in with an apology. They're going to tell you what's been going on with them, their burdens. They need your wisdom. Yeah, you may want to check out your behind the scenes. People think you're after a title. Yeah. You're now wise. And you're going to be able to see that. That's why there's people coming in wanting to celebrate you or wanting you to focus on them. But I think you have a different perspective. You're not predictable anymore, Libra. Now that you know how to uphold your own scales. And it's not in a way of judging people. It's ending things with a just mindset. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what other messages come out for you, Libra. What other messages do you have for Libra? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Libra for the next 72? Wow. And I'm getting that the more that people come try to target you, Libra, the more they'll have tower moments. So if you've been experiencing a lot of tower moments, Libra, it's like, it's not about having a taste of their own medicine. It's about now they're learning how appreciative they should have been regarding you. How they should have taken care of you. Not in a privileged way, but showing the same compassion and care and love. What messages do you have for Libra? It's the big picture. Yep, it's the big picture. What message do you have for Libra for the next 72? Trusting heaven. Archangel Michael is definitely assisting you in the next 72. It says, Libra, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Remember I said about there is a different form of strength that you have, and it's like water, running water. That Ace of Cups. If I didn't say it in this next 72, it's definitely in your behind the scenes reading, Libra. Let's go ahead and see, look at your rebel energy, and we will see what. Aren't you so proud that you let go? I think some of you Libras in the next 72, with the Hangman, there's this realization, the moment of realizing that you have let go. Okay. Don't force anything in the next 72, Libra. Let's take a look at what you need to speak up about or acknowledge. What does Libra need to speak up about or acknowledge in the next 72? Oh, wow. Whoever's trying to bump heads with you, it's not going to work. All right. It says, get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Yeah, you're going to realize how much you have let go in the next 72. Okay? You definitely have a clean slate. All right? It's okay to open up. That's something to acknowledge in the next 72. And trust that Archangel Michael is definitely assisting you. All right. I'm hearing Gabriel. For those of you who are creative, Gabriel will definitely, if you get intuitive hints and ideas, that's Gabriel helping you. I don't know. There's an angel that's name starts with a Z. Let me look that up. I can't. Angel protective. Angel name starts with a Z. Is it Zion? Z something. Not Zion. I'm trying to. It's Azrael, I believe. I believe it's Azrael because the Z is there. Azrael. Who is Azrael? The angel of death who separates souls from their bodies. He is one of the 4 archangels and the Islamic counterpart of the Judeo-Christian angel of death, who is sometimes called Azrael. So Azrael is deaf. Remember with that deaf when I said you now know how to hold your own scales, and it was the deaf. Azrael is assisting you with making those decisions of what to end. Okay. Let me see. I'm also seeing a dark, it's not a figure. It's more so like a. How do I say this? It's kind of like it's shaped like this. It is shaped like this, kind of like a ghost, but it's a dark figure. Whoever that is have been trying to send that towards you, and that's the fear thingamajig. Are there these little black round dark specks? When you see those little dark black specks, that's Azrael protecting you. Okay. All right. And pertaining to what you need to speak about, when it's talk about give some, it will cheer, your ass up. It's more so like forgiving. It's literally saying, I forgive you, and leaving it at that. For others of you, it's just more so like tapping into a feminine energy and giving clean slates. It's like a new start with your connections, without dabbling in the past, without judgment. It's just more so knowing, not with the mind state of, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you because I know you're gonna have this tower moment. Whatever you've done to me, you're going to experience what you've done to me. No, not in that mind state. It's more so of now showing that you are a child of God and forgiving and letting go and being that support system. There is a blessing behind that. And now that you have this awareness, it's not like, oh, well, let me help them, or let me tell them how to do something, or let me be a listening ear because I know God's going to bless me. No, you're going to end up creating a cycle because you have the 5 of swords here. Okay. You don't want to cause someone to conjure up another dark entity, right? It's kind of like now it's time to create your heaven on earth without any disturbance. Okay. Yeah. Because we have the will. The world. with this Ace of Cups, and look what we see, the Tower with the Devil. So be very responsible with the gifts and power that God is giving you permission to use. It's like you've been granted authority. So in the next 72, it's kind of like you're behind the scenes, which is the link is in the description box. The overall channel message was people think that you're after a title. So be mindful of this devil energy, boosting up ego, or throwing your desires in your face that are only short term. When your Ace of Cups is supposed to be an infinite flow of fulfillment of the desires of your heart. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. Now that you know what the Three of Swords feel like, it's kind of like now you're teaching others to heal. Okay, it's not a tit for tat. In the next 72. First, majority of you Libras, it's moving forward. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles. I heard you already know what your challenges and our obstacles are. We have cleanup, and that's definitely a challenge and an obstacle. Okay, and pertaining to obstacle, try not to put so much time into something that you can always go back to. You fill in the blank of what that is, whether that's people, places, or things, Libra, in the next 72. Okay? Especially if it's something that's reoccurring. Like the example I can give you, I have a teenager and an adult son. Listen, there's always dishes in the sink. Don't overwhelm yourself. Either you ask someone to do them, or if you know you want to do them yourself, get to them when you want to. Some people like to knock things out, but I feel like there's a sense of cleaning up, feeling overwhelmed, because when you're overwhelmed, you break your own heart. Okay, so that Five of Swords is saying, I'm letting go of breaking my own heart mentally, because once you break your heart mentally, you start feeling it physically. And pertaining to challenges, pick one thing, and make it a routine and stick to it. Be on it, right? Now you've created a healthy habit. And pertaining to what tool that you need to utilize, don't go out of your way proving to people that you're working on yourself. You don't have to do it. You have a halo over you of protection, okay? Especially with this trusting heaven here, okay? Believe me when I say there's a lot of spiritual people surrounding you, but they're not allowed to reveal themselves. Be mindful of a person that tells you in the next 72, oh, I don't have those gifts. They do. Okay. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pull your Goddess Oracle. Because everyone has the gift of intuition. It's just all about practice. Anything that you decide to do in life, you have to train, you have to practice, you have to condition. Okay? Even if you're naturally born with a gift, if it's something of a gift that you want to pursue, you have to practice. Okay? Goddess Oracle for Libra in the next 72. We have expect a miracle, Libra, in the next 72. It says, have faith, Libra, that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay? All you have to say is, I receive it. All right? Let's go ahead and look at foolish energy, allegedly, for the next 72. You can always go back to the beginning of this next 72 to go over There's that Queen of Wands again to go over. It may feel uncomfortable at first, in the next 72, you may feel uncomfortable. But as you speak up and you become more confident, okay, you're going to start, it may scare you, the fact that you're going to be able to see that people have their eyes on you, okay? Don't fright. You may have this sense of drive energy. For some of you, you may feel more, we're all adults here. You may feel a lot of sexual drive. You may feel horny. Tame your flesh, okay? Because you don't want to attach yourself to an incubus or a succubus or an energy that will cause another tower moment in your life, okay? Because even though Archangel Michael is around and protecting you, you have free will. So it's kind of like there's no need for you to, whatever Archangel Michael is protecting you from, excuse me. Let me drink some coffee. Whatever your protective angels are protecting you from, it's like you have a clean slate right now. Okay? So it's like allow what's supposed to be, allow the good experiences to come in instead of creating another warfare. Okay? Another delay, basically. All right? So don't be foolish. Okay? It's not about proving that you're loyal. It's not about coming off as being a coward. It's more so of saying I can control my sexual energy. Okay? That's the number one thing that causes some of us to lose our blessings or cause our blessings to be on delay due to sex. Okay? Let's take a look at shadow energy. What messages do you have for Libra pertaining to shadow energy? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right, shadow energy. All right, this is definitely the next 72. Some of you Libras may feel more tired than usual. It's because that spiritual warfare is going on, and Archangel Michael is fighting on your behalf. Okay, so to assist that is have good music playing. You can also clean up as well. If you have a little clutter, it's okay, but try to get the clutter up a little bit, because dark entities feed off of that, and they hide in clutter. Okay. Five of Pentacles here, shadow energy. It's kind of like someone, you feel more safe in dreaming about what it is of your heart's desire, or what it is you're trying to create, or what it is you're trying to get done, or what it is you want, all right, in the next 72. And it's like some of you may be experiencing where you are getting downloads when you sleep. So you're so fascinated by it that all you want to do is sleep. Okay. And some of you could be delaying being productive because you're awake and you're trying to decode what you had in your dream. And it's like, it's not saying no, right? It's more so, oh, that's sex energy. See all this fire in the air? And Capricorn is the prince of air. So be very, 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 how should I say this? Command your flesh to be still. Okay? That's how only way that I can be able to say this. Yeah, I want to get out of that energy because I don't, especially when you talk about the underworld. Sometimes when you entertain those spirits, you get chills and all those things, and it's kind of like your light, your light can bring, and it's kind of like nope, clean it up. Not here. All right, let's look at feminine energy. But the Five of Pentacles and shadow energy, your shadow energy is making you tired because it knows that you're getting ready to start cleaning up. Whether it's people, places, or things, it can be all three. Okay, like I said, behind the scenes, those who already know your calling, let's just say, the people that are assigned to you that already know or already had seen what's coming in towards you. Okay. I was being guided to stop there. I apologize. Let's look at feminine energy for the next 72, Libra. The Nine of Emotions, feminine energy. Sagittarius energy as well. And nines deal with spirit, inspiration, being spiritually guided. All right. I heard try the spirit as well. But if you're new to stepping into your spirituality and you're taking one step at a time, it's just more so of having this confidence of, I didn't give you permission. Because if it's something that didn't give you permission and you have the protection of God over you, especially with Archangel Michael helping you, as well as the death angel Azrael, right? They will step in, and whatever you didn't give permission, I got chills. Whatever you didn't give permission to has to flee. Okay. Let's take this Nine of Emotions here. This is definitely letting me know that feminine energy is definitely going to have their sexual energy in control. Okay. So no masturbation, ladies. No gender role, because we have masculine men who you're more central than a person who likes to fuck. And it's just a rush of a masculine thrust. There is a lot of men who like to take their time, and it's kind of like you will have control in the next 72 with this Nine of Emotions. Okay. Some of you are being fulfilled intellectually. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, masculine energy. Okay. This is more so not grounding, but someone wants to give you advice in pertaining to helping you with cleaning up, helping you to ground yourself. All right. This gives me more so a small seed of a mustard seed turns into a huge tree of life. So it's someone saying with this new clean slate within this next 72, it's like a new life, a new beginning, but it's about the perception and needing to clean up the residue mentally. Okay. For some of you, it's kind of like, oh, I need to release myself because there's an addiction that needs to be released. expect a miracle. It's coming in the next 72. Okay. Some of you think that sex is overrated. Okay. Let's take a look at your romantic oracles. Either way, this Ace of Pentacles, there's a masculine energy wanting to start anew. Are they wanting to hand an opportunity? This is action in progress. Okay. Masculine energy. Masculine taking action here. Okay. Someone is being gentle, especially with this feminine energy. They're like, okay, you're doing the work, you're meditating, you're multitasking here. For some of you, you may find yourself praying for loved ones, people you care about. Not praying on them, against them, no, praying for them. Or it's praying that, there's a balance in the home or in the family, cleaning up the dysfunction, the havoc, right? Trusting that heaven has your back because your overall focus is you're safe, Libra. Angels, stay close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. Okay. I really love this here. Masculine is willing to give, right? I feel like I'm seeing as if this is all I have to give, right? But I feel like feminine is not getting distracted by masculine energy. It's kind of like, okay, right now I need to focus on, I need to focus. And masculine is like, here, I have this for you. And it's like, shadow energy. You're sleeping on it because you know that whatever this is. Let me clarify this. Let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles for the next 72. The Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. This is home. This is a foundation here. This is hope here. What I don't want to say is whoever this masculine energy, right? You are the last resort. You already know this. That's why you're not paying no attention to this masculine. It's like, yeah, okay, I got you, but now I got to put myself first. Because see, you will be foolish, right? A Queen of Wands to not be loyal to yourself. Okay? This is taking authority. This is speaking up and saying, hey, you know what? I'm working on myself right now. I understand. And, if this masculine has good intentions, they may join you. Well, shoot. But I feel like you have to do this alone because I told you in your behind the scenes, and the link is in the description box. This Ace of Cups is something that you have to be responsible for. No one's supposed to have access to this Ace of Cups. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your romantic oracle for the next 72, Libra. Set your attention on whoever it is you're focused on, and I will be focused on you, Libra. So, all right, what messages do you have for Libra romantic oracles? Thank you. True love. I love that you're putting yourself first in the next 72, and I hope that you continue to do that moving forward. All right, it says true love, Libra. This is the romance of a lifetime. So, this masculine energy, if this is the true love, they'll still be there. Okay? All right, let's shed some light on your reading. It's like keep your focus, keep your intention, because I'm seeing, Libra, you always stop what you're doing. Right? And there's this sense of disappointment. Shed some light on Libra. Like really, I really want you to practice self-love and self-care the way that you know how. If you don't know how, then you need to read some ebooks, get some suggestions. You know what I mean? It says deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Okay, shedding light on you. Okay, remove the worry. Let's go ahead and pull an affirmation, Libra. What affirmation do you have for Libra for the next 72? Thank you. We have, I love myself for who I am, Libra. Let's say it together. I love myself for who I am. I'm hearing that as you do that, the tower moments that were happening they're happening, but you're not going to be affected. Let's say it one more time. I love myself for who I am. All right, one more time, Libra. I love myself for who I am. So in the next 72, make sure you say those affirmations, even when you're doing this cleanup thing. Okay? All right. Thank you for tuning in, Libra. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.